morning, Claxton students, staff, and families. Today is Thursday, December 17th, and today is the 83rd day of school. Today is National Wright Brothers Day. 117 years ago today, the Wright brothers flew the first mechanically powered plane near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. That's right, we are the first in flight. Today's weather is partly cloudy with a high of 38. And now let's check in on our Hive B days and Theatrical Thursdays with Miss Rigsby.
Good morning, everybody. I'm here to shank a tambourine today for our very special birthday friends. Today we're celebrating the birthdays of Asia Grace in 4th grade and Sergiana in 3rd. Happy birthday, Asia Grace. Happy birthday, Sergiana, and many more.
Hello, Miss Rigsby here for another episode of Theatrical Thursday Day. Today we're going to talk all about thinking win-win. You've been hearing about this all week long. You know what it means. But how do we use thinking win-win in the drama room? We use it a lot because we are always working with other people to create stories and put our own spin on them with costumes, props, puppets, all that fun stuff. And then we perform them and share them with our classmates. But it's that first step that's coming together with a group and sharing our ideas that gets a little tricky. Because somebody will come in and go, I want to pretend that we're in the North Pole and it's really cold and we're going sledding. And then somebody else comes in and they're like, no, I want to pretend that we're in the desert and it's really hot and we need water. Well, we have two people on the same team and this person wants to do something and this person wants to do something and they're very different. And so in real life, if this person wants to do something, this person wants to do something and they can't agree, they can't figure out a way to both be happy, then they just go about their way and decide to play with someone else or do something with someone else. But in the drama classroom, we're all together, right? And part of the challenge is trying to think win-win and work together to come up with an idea that makes everybody happy. So what I usually say is go around the circle and share your ideas because someone else might like the idea that's in your head. And if they don't like the idea that's in their head, it might give the other person an idea based off of your idea that you end up liking too. So this person wants to be in the desert. This person wants to be in the snow. What if you were in the desert and it started to snow? Now they're both happy, right? We were able to think win-win. We were able to come up with an idea that they're both excited about. And it could be combining the ideas together, or it could be coming up with a totally different idea. Okay, you want to be in the desert and you want to be in the snow. What if you both fly on a plane from a snowy place and from a desert place to have a beach vacation? Do you think you both would like that? Yes. Okay. So thinking win-win in drama is taking the ideas and mushing them together. And a really fun game that you can play to practice this is called Yes and. It's the very first rule of improvisation, which is making theater up, making any story up without practicing first. So it goes like this. One person starts with saying, we are at the beach. And the other person listens to them. And instead of saying, no, I don't want to be at the beach, they say, yes, we're at the beach. And a giant wave starts coming up on the beach. And the other person is listening and says, yes. And there's a surfer on the top of the wave. Yes. And that surfer is not a human. It's Baby Yoda. Oh, yes. And there's someone on the beach taking pictures of them. And it's the famous photographer, Penguin Le Pew. What? Yes. And Penguin Le Pew snaps a perfect photograph of Baby Yoda surfing. And the photograph goes all over the internet and they both become famous. The end. Okay, that story would not have happened unless both people were listening, accepting what was given, and then adding on to it to make it even better. So give that game a try, yes, and to think win-win and combine ideas with someone because you never know what great story you're going to come up with. All right, have a great winter break, and I'll see you back in January. Thanks for coming to Theatrical Thursday Day.
All right, Claxton leaders, I'm ready to laugh. Calla says, what did the tomato say to the other tomato? Catch up. Good one, Calla. Maxwell says, why did the chick cross the road? He had a big bill. I like that one. Miss Hilliard says, here's a riddle. What can you put between a 7 and an 8 so that the result is greater than the 7 but less than an 8? I'll admit, I have the answer right in front of me. A decimal. 7.8 is greater than 7 but less than 8. Wow, Miss Hilliard, I'm learning math through your jokes and riddles. We also have a few jokes from the drama Seesaw. Let's check it out.
Want to hear a joke? So, what do you call a cat with no hat? He's bald. What do you call a fish in a road? He's trying to cross the road. And I want to give a golden ticket to Brenda since she was working so hard.
So here are some golden tickets for today. Miss Hilliard is also giving one to Jack B for being awesome, asking to redo assignments for a better grade, and taking ownership in his learning. Way to go, Jack. That's amazing. Miss DiBiase would like to give a golden ticket to second grade learners. Wynn, Chance, Amron, Eileen, Brenda, Kyla, Emma, Kinaya, and Rozzy for working so hard to complete their historical figure research and writing. Way to keep the end in mind and not giving up even though the work was challenging. Oh, I love hearing golden tickets like that. Thanks, everyone. All right, Claxton leaders. On Monday, we talked about think win-win and no deal. It can be hard to know when to walk away from a problem because you can't agree. When the problem comes up, if someone is being mean or trying to make you feel bad, that's a clue that it might be a no-deal situation instead of a work-it-out situation. I grew up with siblings, and we would always try to annoy each other, believe it or not. Now, that's not a no-deal situation because we had to learn how to get along as a family. But if you're being teased or made to feel bad, and it's happening over and over like a pattern, that isn't okay. That's bullying. Bullying makes you feel scared and uncomfortable, and you shouldn't be trying to think win-win with someone who wants to make you feel badly. I'm going to give you some examples of bullying and not bullying. Let's test your brain. Paul called you mean names every day last week and wouldn't stop. Talk to a trusted adult about it. That's bullying. You say, no deal. Sam stuck his tongue out at you. That's not bullying. Think win-win. Find a solution. Emily pulled your hair every day, laughed, and told you not to tell. That's bullying. No deal. You need to know when to say, leave me alone. Leaders know when it's time to walk away from a conflict. We have a very upside down arts cheer as we flip-flop into a terrific Thursday. Take it away, Bethany.
Attentive! Responsible! Thoughtful! And safe! Claxton leaders know how to be great!
Fourth and fifth graders, be sure to join us today to make the holiday special with the Claxton specialists at 2 o'clock club time with the live meet code Claxton Arts. All fourth and fifth graders, we hope to see you there.
Now it's time for the Claxton Pledge. At Claxton Elementary, I am a leader. I pledge to live the habits, value the arts, and celebrate our hive's diversity. I work hard to learn new things and always give my best effort. I show respect to others and choose to be a leader in my community. I am attentive, responsible, thoughtful, and safe. I am a proud and dependable Claxton Bee, even when no one is watching me. Remember, you and your family can send in jokes and golden tickets and shout outs to our email account, and we'll include them in the announcements as soon as we can. We're going to wait a little bit to set our wigs. The email account that you should email these to is clxannouncements@acsgmail.net. You can also submit to the CLX announcements by filling out the Google form on our remote learning website.